Once again, Mitchell, the Fourth Line Hockey Show is on the road today. We are traveling, we are moving around. We are at the Glendale Golf and Country Club. Golf and Country Club here for the Fourth Line Hockey Show for a great event. It's the 6th annual, Canada Inns Steen Foundation Golf Charity Tournament for, the Steen family. What a great tradition and foundation to raise money for kids in Manitoba who have illness. Like, what a good deal.
For sure, and hopefully the rain holds off. We saw a few lightning bolts a little bit earlier today, so hopefully the rain holds off. Lots of celebrities here. I was going through the list, and I think in terms of where we rank on that list, we're down at around the Z level when it comes to the celebrities here. But yeah, obviously a great cause that this tournament supports, and looking forward to a great day out here. Canada
Inns puts on a big deal here. Like, they're the #1 promoters here. It's a big deal, and the Amadeus Steen Foundation is huge. Having all these, NHL players, NHL alumni, all these celebs. What a better day to be out on the road for the Fourth Line Hockey Show. It doesn't get any better than today.
And you think about what a lot of hockey players do in the off-season when they're not training. They're out on the golf courses. And by the way, I didn't know it was dark shirt day. They're totally unplanned, might I say. Well,
I tell you, I feel like, I've shaved today. I don't have a regular attire on or jerseys. And, I just want to touch base here. I have kids in that, helping out Manitoba kids who with illnesses is huge. And this foundation is all about taking care of kids who need help. And, it's top dog. It's huge.
It is for sure, Willie, and it's good that we keep mentioning that is what this day is all about. Sure, a lot of players get to play with some celebrity players throughout the day, but really this kind of tournament, I think we're going to hear it from a number of people that we talked to today. It's for the kids.
I've seen Alex Steen here, of course, Thomas, the ex-captain, Winnipeg Jets, big stud. We've got tons of players, Bogosian's here, Shane's here. We've got, NHL alumni, Bobby Hull. Like, come on, Bobby Hull's hanging out at the golf course. How great is that?
For sure. I mean, like I just said, it's one of those things you kind of get to rub shoulders with these guys and get them away from the rink, away from, when they're talking to the media, giving those 110% lines, you know what I mean? You kind of get to see them as people, away from what they do best each and every day. And I think it's just an experience that a lot of people don't get to have, and that's exactly what's going to be happening here today.
Fourth Line Hockey Show coming live, hanging out at the 6th annual Canada Inns Steen Classic Charity Golf Tournament, Amadeus Steen Foundation. Here we go. Let's have some fun today. I'm here with Brian KETCHESON, one of the board directors of this beautiful foundation that's going on, excellent foundation, the Amadeus Steen Foundation, and you're running this tournament, eh, Brian?
Well, we have a lot of good people around here that are in this tournament, and it's the old adage about surround yourself with good people and make yourself look good. But we have so many volunteers, and we have the whole course filled with popular restaurants serving on the golf course here. So it's hopefully the rain will hold off, and we'll have a great day. So we've got a lot of sun dancers going on right now just to get the sun out.
Awesome. We see that there's a lot of NHL players here, a lot of NHL alumni. How long has the tournament going on?
This is our 6th year, and this year I would say it just keeps building and building as the word's getting out to all of the players. Even last night we weren't expecting Zach Bogosian and Mark Stewart to show up, and they just heard from Toby Engstrom that there's a good time and a good cause, and so they showed up. We've got the Dennis and Bobby Hull are here as well. I'm trying to go down my list here. Olfie's back in town. Morris Lukowicz is first time he's back in town in about 15 years. It's just a great turnout, so we're extremely happy.
Fourth Line Hockey Show continues. I'm here while the rain's kind of spitting down here, but I'm here with Dawn Soloway. She was the chair of the gala that was last night for the Amadeus Steen Foundation. First off, let's talk about how the night went overall.
It was amazing. It was amazing. We had Dennis Hull as our auctioneer, nice. The legendary Andy Frost as our MC. So everything went just so smoothly. It was just great, and a lot of celebrities and a lot of action. It was good.
And anytime you mention auctioneer, that means there was prizes on the line. What kind of prizes were up for grabs last night?
Oh my gosh, there was. We had a Timu Solani Jets guitar, which is a one-of-a-kind, an Ovechkin guitar, and a Ginla, and a Howe jersey. We just had all kinds of things, all kinds of framed jerseys, and a framed football signed by Peyton Manning.
Wow.
Baseball bat from Cal Ripken Jr. So we had a lot of great prizes.
No kidding. Couldn't help but notice that my invitation didn't seem to get here. That's all right. But I guess talk about, what was the atmosphere there like? I mean, you mentioned the amount of celebrities that were there. Were they kind of involved in getting the prizes to you guys as well?
Some of them, yeah, okay. Some of them. But that's something that we we just do all year. We collect prizes and from great people that donate. But we had almost 50 celebrities there last night, and just having some of the Winnipeg Jets there, besides Johnny Bauer and Dennis and Bobby Hull and Alex and Thomas, we had a few of our Jets, so people were pumped. It was packed.
And of course, it all goes to a great cause as well, the Amadeus Steen Foundation.
Right, it sure does. Yes. Hopefully this will be our last phase of paying for our room that we built in the hospital, and then we'll start on a new project with the hospital. But all the money goes there, every penny.
Keeping the progress going and keeping that improvement going. Thanks a lot, Dawn.
Thank you.
Let's keep the Fourth Line show rolling.
Nice.
Back here at the Fourth Line Hockey Show, I'm standing here with Alex Steen. Almost needs no introduction, really. Alex, talk about, first off, I'll get you to talk about the Amadeus Steen Foundation, obviously very close to your family.
Yeah, it's started about 7 years ago, and you know, this is our 6th annual golf tournament. It's been a lot of fun. It started a little shaky with a little bit of rain, but it's starting to turn out to be a good day.
Hopefully it holds off for you guys out here. You guys just made birdie. You guys really stepped up with the camera on.
Yeah, we did. I wasn't part of it, but no, we stepped up as our first birdie of the day. We played 3 holes so far, so it's I think shaping up to be a good day.
Perfect. So talk about, I guess, how the off season's going for you. Kind of a little bit away from the game. You're back training, of course, kind of getting ready for training camp and everything.
Yeah, it's been good. You know, I took a little time off. You know, kind of reflected on the season and tried to get my head straight again. And then, yeah, I've been working out every morning and trying to get in shape for camp. And you know, hopefully everything works out well with the CBA and we can get off at the right time, and you know, we have a full season next season. So it's a season I'm looking forward to. I think we got something really special brewing in St. Louis, especially with the type of fans that we have down there and how supportive they've been, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, thanks a lot, Alex.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, Fourth Line Hockey Show keeps on rolling.
There we go.
I'm here with Shane 90 with the Winnipeg Jets. You know, Shane's awesome day today.
Great day to be out golfing. A lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of beverages.
It's great to see NHL alumni here, NHL players here. What a fun time, you know, great cause here.
It is, it's for a great cause. I've been doing this tournament with the Amadeus Steen for 5 years, and every time it's a great day. It's amazing the event they put on when you look around every hole. You can't get by a hole without filling up with food, and it's good people. Everybody's out just for a great day and great time.
I think you hammered it there, Shane. Like, great people, lots of fun, everyone's smiling, even if it's a little crummy weather, but it's still a good time.
Yeah, it was a little rough on the first hole, a little bit of a downpour, but you know what? That just adds to the whole experience. It's I think everybody, it doesn't matter. Rain isn't going to scare them away. It's going to take a little bit more. And like I said, it's great to come out and have such a good time and for a good cause.
Awesome, Shane. Thanks for being on the Fourth Line Hockey Show.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Take care.
Fourth Line Hockey Show continues, and I'm here with a guy that needs no introduction if you're a Winnipeg Jets fan. This is Zach Bogosian. And Zach, talk about how's the round going so far?
It's going well. Obviously, anytime you get a chance to play golf in the summertime, it's always a good time. And, you know, obviously for a great cause, it makes it that much better.
And so how did you get involved with the tournament this year?
You know, I just heard about it, and, you know, I was coming back this week anyways to do a few other things, and I figured I'd jump on board. And, you know, anytime you can get out in the community and make a positive, you know, experience for people or you know, be part of something special, it's always a good feeling.
And while you've been back, this is the week of the Winnipeg Jets development camp. Have you dropped by there?
I dropped by yesterday a little bit. I trained there in the morning, so you know, something that I went through as a 18-year-old when I got drafted, and it's always cool to see some of the prospects coming up and, you know, meeting new guys in the organization.
All right, thanks, Zach.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's keep it going.
I'm here with Bobby Hull, the great Bobby Hull. Bobby, it's good to see you. How you doing today, buddy?
Oh, wonderful. Anytime that we can come out and help people less fortunate than us, I'm all for it.
Bobby, it's been a great week for you guys. How did the fishing derby go? I heard it was a great time.
It was wonderful. Our boat didn't do very well. I thought I was off to and going to cut a mean swath. I caught the first fish on the first day, 26.5 inches. After that, skunk.
The Great River. Bobby, it's great to see you out here at the Amadeus Steen Foundation, you know, raising money. You've always been great doing that with people. You know, it's always great to have you back in Winnipeg.
Well, I believe that the Amadeus Steen Foundation, everyone that's involved in it, Pat McCulloch, Don Soloway, everyone that volunteers their time to make this thing the success it is. And I love it because every dime of it goes to the kids and to the hospital. And that's what I like about this foundation.
You cannot go wrong with the great words from Bobby Hall talking about all that. Thanks, Bobby, for your time.
Great to see you.
You're great. Thank
Wonderful. You. Thanks.
You know, I'll tell you, the Fourth Line Hockey Show's had a great day being out at the Steen Foundation, Amadeus Steen Foundation. Great time. I'm telling you, a lot of the NHL guys, my partner and winger here, Mitchell Clinton could have passed, but looks, he's come from the injuries, lost a little weight, he's a little bit thinner.
You know, that's totally what it was. It wasn't the fact that, you know, I couldn't keep up out there or anything like that. It was just totally injury related, you know, trying to play through a pulled hamstring, you know, it completely ruined my career, obviously.
Well, I'll tell you, Tanner was having a problem chasing down with everybody running after you for some autographs. It's pretty crazy.
You know, the first time I've ever had autograph seekers, it was quite the experience. But you know, I think if we stood me next to, I mean, you guys saw me interviewing Alex Steen a little bit earlier on in the show. I'm not nearly built enough to be a professional hockey player.
Yeah, that guy's pretty thick. You know, what a great day. We saw Bobby Hall, we interviewed HNIDY. We're waiting for some guys, Reeves, Ryan Reeves, all kinds of different guys. Alex Steen, like you took care of. We talked to like big time. It's been a great day here at the Amadeus Foundation, and also the Canadians. You know, we got to thank them also. It's been a good time here. What a great time for Pat having us out here.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it's hard to really complain being out at a golf course for most of the day. You know what I mean? I mean, the only complaint that we would have is the fact that, I mean, we would love to have been right out there with them hitting some balls. I think, you know, I saw a few shots out there. I think we do pretty good out there.
Did you catch that BOGOSIAN? You had a bug like, awesome. You know, Fourth Line on the road again, having some fun. You know, that's what it's all about, giving information back to the community and sharing some really good things for all the kids out there with illnesses in Manitoba. What a great day, Mitchell.
Yeah, no, I've completely enjoyed myself. It's been a great day.
Coming at you. See you next time.